U.S. law enforcement officials said on Thursday the United States Army veteran who drove a pickup truck into a crowd of New Year's revelers acted alone, reversing their position from a day earlier that he likely worked with others. AP correspondent Shelley Adler reports.
The FBI now says the New Orleans truck attacker acted alone.
This was an act of terrorism. It was premeditated and an evil act.
Christopher Rea, the Deputy Assistant Director of the FBI's Counter-Terrorism Division, who said the assailant also posted 5 videos to his Facebook page in the hours before the violence.
In the first video, Jabbar explains he originally planned to harm his family and friends, but was concerned the news headlines would not focus on the, quote, war between the believers and the disbelievers, end quote. Additionally, he stated he had joined ISIS before this summer.
Rea also said there was no connection between the attack in New Orleans, where 15 people died, and the Tesla Cybertruck explosion in Las Vegas, also on New Year's Day. I'm Shelley Adler.
Officials say the man who died in the Tesla Cybertruck explosion outside Donald Trump's Las Vegas hotel was an elite active duty soldier. AP correspondent Sagar Magani reports.
2 law enforcement officials say Matthew Livelsberger was inside the truck parked with explosives. The Army says he was a member of the Green Berets on approved leave from the Army Special Operations Command when he died. Shamsuddin Jabbar also spent time there as a soldier. Hours before the Vegas explosion, Jabbar rammed a truck into New Year's revelers in New Orleans. Authorities do not think the 2 men knew each other. Sagar Magani, Washington.
This is VOA News. Palestinian and hospital officials say Israeli airstrikes killed at least 26 people across the Gaza Strip, including 3 children and 2 high-ranking police officers. Israeli government spokesman David Mencer said a strike on Thursday targeted a senior member of Hamas's internal security apparatus.
An overnight intelligence-led Air Force raid which targeted Hassam Shahwan, head of the Hamas internal security force in southern Gaza. Where did we find him? Where else but, of course, hiding in the humanitarian zone in Khan Yunis, where Gazans are sheltering from this war. This is the same Hamas internal security force that, yes, attack Israel, but also hold violent interrogations and suppress ordinary Gazans.
It hit a tent in an Israeli-declared humanitarian zone known as Muwasi. It's a desolate coastal area where hundreds of thousands of displaced people are sheltering during the cold and rainy winter. The leader of Lebanon's Hezbollah group said its militants are still active. AP correspondent Charles De Ledesma reports.
In a New Year video statement, Hezbollah's Secretary General Naim Qassem says the resistance continues and has regained its vitality. It possesses deeply rooted faith and the weight of a martyrdom-believing movement that enables it to advance, excel and become stronger in the future, God willing. Qassem goes on, the Israeli entity, which has caused destruction and committed genocide in Gaza, has been exposed to the nation and the world as a brutal criminal entity supported by a criminal US backer and as an enemy of humanity. Qassem's comments come over a month after a ceasefire went into effect that ended the month-long war with Israel. I'm Charles De Ledesma.
Impeached South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol, in a message to conservative supporters rallying outside his Seoul residence, vowed to fight to the end against quote-unquote anti-state forces. His legal team warned on Thursday that police officers attempting to detain him could face arrest by his presidential security service or even civilians. Yoon's statement came as the Corruption Investigation Office for high-ranking officials prepares to execute a detainment warrant against him that was issued by a Seoul court. The warrant was issued after Yoon evaded multiple requests to appear for questioning and blocked searches of his office, hindering an investigation into whether his short-lived power grab on December 3rd amounted to rebellion.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comment section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.